talking sideways. Salty, they sodium, they jelly, petroleum. Always talking in the background, don't never come to the podium. Chef Cardi B, I'm up. I see you like the again. While you was sleeping on me, I'm at 40 bands by 4 p.m. Baby, take it. Everything you want, I'm like a fucking. I don't understand what this hate is about. How you go your man with my name in your mouth? I do the Maybach on Monday, so rock Friday. This is sweet Saturday, that just was plastic. I say, babe, it's a. He said it's a. Them pretty. You look like Beyonce, looking like money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, yeah, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back. He can tell from the front, I got it behind me, and I park my Bentley truck on my Versace driveway, looking like money back, 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 money back. With me pretty too, they look like bridesmaids, and they all. So don't be talking sideways.
And, Coach, we find ourselves due east from our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Washington Redskins. Set for football now on a rainy Sunday afternoon. And we are underway from FedEx Field. This will be fielded at the 6. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Leopard!
He'll drop to throw, and that's going to be incomplete.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get, because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Check, Patriot!
He'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, he will have the 1st down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down. He'll look to throw here. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. 53 yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
My bad. Get the fuck out this phone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send
got the
this
rules
one
in this
away.
shit. Do they got rules?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First carry for Darius Geis. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Why the fuck is he still in the, like, he don't even belong in the game at all.
On 2nd down. Murray fighting, lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it.
Good play.
In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
That last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. Operating from the gun, Murray. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love
Take
what
the
he can do
fucking
in space,
range.
and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Taken at about the 36.
Oh,
good return there.
my old
17
control.
yards. And it'll be a short field for the Bears. Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Out of the game.
Here's carry number 1.
I ain't going nowhere.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Desmond King making the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
This is Howard on 2nd down. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And Robinson with a big catch.
I can't cover
and
both.
he's going to get this inside the 30. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
play action here on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Fat boy. He's on the ground, though.
These guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. So a first quarter fumble in the rain, and this isn't supposed to let up. They've had flash flood warnings just west of here, so they better get used to this.
And it's hard to do real early in the game because
thought he was on the ground.
you're so amped up and you're trying to do
I'll take
so
that.
much.
I'll take
get
that.
used to it, though. You've got to focus in on the ball, make sure you're taking care of it. That one cost them.
Geis.
He didn't even control it. Y'all niggas ain't running.
At the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
I let these bitches control y'all. They're controlling us, y'all.
They'll run for the first time to Sony Michel. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And all of a sudden here it's third down.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
I ain't investing y'all big motherfuckers for y'all not to block. Fuck you like you know everything I'm doing.
Detroit!
They'll try and get it with Geis.
Damn, guys!
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
4 from 5 punt. Okay.
Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Murray now.
See how much research your ass been doing. See how much research your ass been doing. You ain't been doing enough research, motherfucker.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Redskins with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and goal to go at the 7.
That man defense is solid.
They'll try to run it. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play.
Guys running slow. I shouldn't have paid that nigga. That nigga tripping.
Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving.
Shouldn't have paid that boy. Good looking, Ed. I was confused.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On the ground, Geis.
Damn.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the
Geis,
backfield.
man. Can't run today.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Might be this fucking goddamn fullback. Might be this goddamn fullback for all I know.
They'll try to run it in. Michel. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
Now, this feels like old school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal line stand. So on offense, what do you do now? Do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on 4th down?
They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal. They're running it. It's Michelle.
Why I keep trying to outrun my fucking blocker, man?
And he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. The run
Well, he's fucking just running too slow.
Goal from the 2.
Trying to outrun my blocker, boy, on some dumb shit.
Come up with a goal line stand. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They go with Howard to begin the drive.
Outrun my fucking blocker.
Short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Room past the 20. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Good decision.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
There you go, over there.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this one is incomplete.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll set up a throw.
There we go.
Rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33.
Good off-season.
And he will
This
one back. It's a pick 6 for a Redskins touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to
be.
Come on,
Man, this dumbass kicking shit, man.
It's a free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field.
See if you watching. See if he watching. See a nigga and get a nigga some points. He ain't been on it all game.
After the
He ain't
pick
been on
6,
it
they
all
go
game.
right back to the air. Out to his left. And that is
Should have threw that shit. That should have been ugly for
I
him.
hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets
Hey,
it,
it's a
or
rule
no
on play
one gets
calling.
it. Give him a lot of credit for being really
Man, answer that
precise
shit
with
for a
it.
minute, chat, man. I can't keep reading these rules, man.
Line of scrimmage
In
again,
about
the
8 fucking
25,
leagues.
2nd and 10.
You know, in here I can remember all these fucking rules.
Throw left side complete. It's Burton. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The last play on the completion got him half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back.
I got to cover a little bit better, baby.
Get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Watching now, Barney.
They'll give to Howard. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Somebody schooled him. He didn't do that all game. That's all like screaming.
It's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game. And they react.
He didn't do that shit all game.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to FedEx
I ain't screaming no more to the fucking playoff.
Short break. Back to throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Burton. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Gone.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Burton.
They should not get that shit up. Timeout, man.
He's brought down. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. They'll run it now out of the gun. And
they had the whole middle of the field.
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They're going to look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
All right, here we go. Green, 30.
Looking to throw.
Oh my bitch ass nigga.
Would have been a huge pick in the end zone.
Oh, you a bitch. You was a hoe.
Interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
That throw was probably worse than the one he threw.
That's
the
crazy.
Interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
On first down, Murray steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
It's bad enough watching all the highlight reels, watching guys in warm-ups going up and making these incredible one-handed acrobatic catches. But when it happens right in front of you, when you're defending him, that just makes your day that much longer, and you just wonder, how are we ever going to cover these guys?
I might have caught me over.
Comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Missed the last kick. No, I ain't gonna make this shit. I fucked myself over on that play.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this from 53 yards
Clear
out.
miss. Clear miss. Clear fucking miss.
Well right to boot. And this will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the
it's all good, baby.
The spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw on 2nd down. Murray dancing to his left.
Come on, Murray.
Throw here's incomplete. A pretty good coverage there in both of these defenses. They've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Fucking rain, boy. All right.
On 3rd down, Murray being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep back over. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing on 1st down. Murray, he's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense.
Okay,
great communication, no matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against defense,
block, nigga.
We saw there, they're not giving up any.
Block, motherfucker. That's what I paid y'all niggas for. That's why I dropped y'all niggas. Block, bitch.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first
Block.
half, but he's able to find some room there. And he's
Damn.
that's a
This nigga hitting his ass off, man.
second half.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down.
Unless this field goal, I ain't kicking no more of this
Sometimes with the running
goddamn
game, you
game.
just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays.
I can't kick no more.
Overall
I can't do it.
running game.
I can't do it.
Second half, you obviously
I can't
have to leave
fucking
three
do it.
out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90. Detroit.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Quick hitter here.
Hell of a
complete.
juke.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes.
Hell of a fucking juke.
Touchdown.
Hell of a fucking juke. Hell of a juke.
A big play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Parkey adds the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm
Goddamn so is. I don't want to kick ever again.
They'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game like we're going to put it in the end zone. Let's try and take the field goal out of it.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined. But sometimes
Boy, got me
the passes
goddamn
just
on
go
the rope.
wrong.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game.
Boy, down my throat.
Here's Murray. He's going to lock one deep left side.
Oh my God.
Hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Oh my God.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. To throw on third down. Murray buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. So they took a
I ain't
shot
get
there
time to
on
develop.
third down, couldn't get it.
Russian.
Now it's 4.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. This is fielded at the 27. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Bears take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Give them a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
They'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here to the tight end. And he'll be taken
Damn
down,
if you
but
do,
not
damn if
before
you
he
don't.
works it past the 50. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to look deep down the field. That got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Boy, fucking me up.
Allen Robinson.
Shine on that nigga.
7 yards. And the Bears will extend their lead. And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means
I'm trying to make sure I don't break the rules, you bitch ass nigga.
What they're looking for now
Fuck you
is
talking
more
about looking for rules, you pussy.
Move the ball at least a few times on offense.
Trying to
get a
respect
couple
the rules.
down, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Throwing to start the drive. Murray dumps it off for Geis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Forced out to his left.
Oh, yeah.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Back to throw. Murray steps away to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Got me playing crazy.
This need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Third down, here's Geis. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. On 1st and 10, Murray. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Protection certainly going to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Being chased out. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Daniil Hunter in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Detroit!
From the gun, Murray. Buying time to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Boy, fuck me up, man.
Spot on. How about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed
only touchdown we had was on his fucking
right.
defense.
Down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Give him 11 yards that time.
Only time we had a touchdown.
And out will come the
Nigga,
offense as
me
they
up.
take over. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now.
Hey. Watch him now, Barney.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's
I put
used to
too much
dishing
pressure
out
on that
punishment,
nigga.
but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very solid gain of 27. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. I think we're thinking about fantasy points.
I gotta be high.
That's all they care about right now.
Bitch, I'm losing, nigga. I'm desperate, bitch. That's what the fuck wrong with me. Niggas got there, someone's going to the same corner. Shit, damn right. I'm like, got there, that nigga name? Adrian Broner, nigga. You see what he did? That bitch ass nigga started beating his ass. He bitched up. That's what my niggas doing right now. My niggas out like they can't. They can't check right now. Look at that shit. They can't check right now. Got my ass dogged out.
Touchdowns, and the Bears will add on to their lead. Parkey with the extra point. The decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. And here come the Redskins now. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Forced out to his left. Now he's going to go deep down. That's caught inside the 20. And he just
the man guards wanting to give me that.
At the 1-yard line.
That's the guard. The guards gave me that. Just having me looking bad. Nigga talking shit about me.
65 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
That was the guards.
They'll hand it down to Geis. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis punching it in from a yard away. And the Redskins are able to cut into that deficit. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. Here's a toss coming right. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bifema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
This nigga crazy.
Without speech. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, You throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, trying to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. He'll drop to throw. In a double coverage.
Dude, that shit in the end zone shit you dropped, nigga.
Desmond King picks it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Oh, Lord.
Still three-score game, though, fourth quarter. On first down, Murray steps away to his left. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let, and this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Come on, Internet. I had to get my ass with it. Now you want to give up on me like this?